Good morning and welcome to the 𝗦𝗵𝗲 show. We are halfway through the week and hopefully you guys are having an amazing week because that's what it's all about. You know, you guys are amazing and you are amazing because you are taking out your time to be here with us each and every morning without failure, because 80% is, you know, when you show up, that's what leads to success. And the fact that you guys are showing up for you, that's the most important. So Ria and I truly acknowledge you for taking out your time to be here with us. So today, friends, I'm going to be leading the conversation. So welcome to the show. My name is 𝗥𝗵𝗲.
My name is Ria, and
welcome to
our
show. So friends, let me share my screen because I'm going to talk about a very juicy topic today. And I absolutely love this because it is the foundation. It truly is. What I'm going to talk about today is the foundation of everything that we do in our lives. So what am I talking about today? So friends, today I want to talk about the good word, which is attitude. That's a very juicy subject right there, attitude. Why is attitude? Why is that the foundation of everything we do? Because just like I was talking about a couple of days ago on the show, is, you know, how we project ourselves. And I was talking about identifying what are your barriers that I wanted you to identify what is stopping you in your way to your success, what is stopping you, what is getting in the way for you to not having the whatever goals that you have set for yourself. Why is that? And so that's why attitude is also sort of is one step on top of what I was sharing a couple of days ago, which is identifying where are you right now in your space. So as I did mention, attitude is, now, if you recall, that attitude is a composite of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. So if we take a look at this illustration, your thoughts, feelings, and actions, it was, if you recall, it was like a cake. So if you have a cake and you go to, say, for example, you go to your friend's house and your friend, she gives you a cake, you don't say, nice flour, nice spice. You say, oh, that's a nice cake. So your thoughts, feelings, and actions, they all sort of are aligned with each other. So what I'm going to do for illustration purposes, I am just going to draw so that I can give you an idea of your, so when we look at a cake, okay? So here you have your thoughts. And here are your feelings. And your actions. So is it very important that whatever you are thinking, everything is corresponding. I remember I talked about the laws. You have your laws that you need to be in aligned with the laws of the universe. So the laws of the universe are the laws of correspondence. Oh, my pen turned off. The laws of correspondence. You have the laws of, you have your laws of polarity. The laws of polarity states that what goes up, you have your up and down, you have in and out. So you have your law of polarity, and then you have the law of finance, right? So the law of finance. So when we are in tune with the laws that govern the universe, when we learn to be one with the laws, then that is when massive shifts begin to happen. Because you cannot go through life, and if you, as I was talking about, your mind is very powerful, your mind. And I want to illustrate again the stick figure, and how the stick figure, when you learn to really implement okay, and then here you have, actually I'm going to do that in purple, and then here you have your results, right? So what does your mind say? So here you have your conscious. This is your conscious mind, and this is your subconscious mind. So, and if you recall that whatever your mind, and this is your body. Okay, so if you recall, I mentioned that the thoughts that we have going on in our minds every single day, whether it's positive or negative, either way, we write what we're choosing. So that from your thoughts, because your body is an instrument of your mind. So whatever your mind is thinking, whether it be positive or negative, that is translating to your body. And whatever your body is feeling, vice versa, is going to your mind, to your conscious mind. So your conscious mind, as I had mentioned, your conscious mind has the ability to reject, or to accept. Those are the only two. You can either reject the thought, or you can accept the thought that is coming in. Whereas your subconscious mind, can anyone recall what the subconscious mind, what that is? So your subconscious mind is your feeling, part of your mind, and your conscious mind, it can reject or accept. And your conscious mind is that part of your mind that is the your educated mind, right? The educated mind, the intellectual part of your mind. But where is your subconscious? And that's why it's really important. Your subconscious mind is where everything begins to happen. That's the shift. And so today I'm talking about attitude. Why? Because attitude, everything is corresponding, and everything corresponds with one to the other. Last time I talked about how you can identify things that are stopping you right now in your tracks to going ahead. What is stopping you? And so if you can learn to, and I'm going to share some tools, because the tools also are very, very powerful as to how we see that. So if you recall that when I talked about the laws, you have the laws of finance, the laws of polarity, you have the laws of correspondence, a higher vibration, a lower vibration. And as you recall, when I talked about vibration, if you are aiming for your C-type goal, and whatever your C-type goal is, perhaps to earn 100K a month, maybe your C-type goal is to have a dream home. What is your C-type goal? So if your C-type goal is here, and you are vibrating here, there is no way that you are going to get to your C-type goal unless you pick up the vibration and it matches to your C-type goal. Then that's how we desire. So you need to be on the same frequency of your goal, right? So attitude is, so your attitude equally comes into play, because your attitude, is a mixture of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. So if you are vibrating, so everything is a vibration. We have vibrations that come in. And so what your vibrations, it flows through you and to you to give you what you desire, flows through you and to you. This is so powerful. So the energy, we are all energies. And what we feel and our actions have to be aligned to that. So for example, if you are feeling off, say, you wake up in the morning and you are not feeling totally vibrant, you don't feel, you feel down. I mean, today it's kind of gloomy because all of a sudden we have this thunderstorm just happened. But that's okay, that doesn't stop me. But if you feel, when you wake up in the mornings, that you're not happy, you feel kind of gloomy, you feel sad, whatever those feelings are, and it's natural for us to feel that way sometimes. But then now the key is, how do we pick ourselves up to be in that higher vibration, in that vibratory mode? So that is when the tools that I want to share with you that have helped me, and I still continue to do this today, because it is powerful when we learn how to adopt these tools, because it can help you, and it's helped me, but I continue to do it today. So that's one thing that will really help you. Now, meditation. Now, let me tell you about meditation. And this is how everything's relating to attitude, because that's why when we learn to, first of all, figure ourselves out, we need to really be one with ourselves. Because if you don't learn to know who are you, right? We need to ask ourselves that question. Who are you? Who am I? And when you can answer that question, who are you and what were you meant to be on this planet to do, that is a massive shift. That is so beautiful. And so together, when you can ask yourself that question, who am I? Just sit down, maybe in the morning, first thing in the morning, do this. Sit down and ask yourself, who am I? And then I'm going to share these tools of meditation. Now, let me share with you meditation. I was not the kind of person to do meditation. If somebody had asked me many years ago, would say, 𝗥𝗵𝗲, you know what, you need to do meditation. It's so good for you. Really would help you. I would be reactive rather than proactive. And I would say, no way, that's just not me. But let me tell you, the same person who was reactive back then began to adopt this ancient modality, and I am loving it. So, first thing in the morning, you do the meditation. And then also I do breath work. Now, why breath work is important? Because your breath work, it goes to your nervous system, and your nervous system is where everything starts to happen. And whether your goals that you desire, what you're wanting out of life, your breath work really is powerful once you can learn how to do that. And I do that. I take time in between my day. I find a quiet space and I would do breath work. I would do deep belly breaths, and that really kind of elevates you to the point where it's that, wow, you have clarity, you feel absolutely amazing. So I will highly recommend to do breath work, find time and to do that. And then, of course, visualization, which is in correspondence to meditation. So meditate, visualize, and breath work. These are the tools that have really helped me. And as I said, I continue to do that still, because it is powerful. It is it will elevate you. It will elevate you to everything, your mind, especially, because your mind is the most powerful tool that we have. So why not use it? Why not use the tool that God has given us to our highest potential? And so, as I said, stick figure is, you have your conscious mind. Just going to make that a little bit bigger. So you have your conscious, and then you have your subconscious, and then you have your body, right? And then this is your results. So, this is, these are the vibrations. So your vibration is, is what is flowing through you and to you. Okay, so these vibrations, it's almost like, lightning, but these are vibrations that flow to the body, flow to you and through you to give you the results that you are desiring. So so the law of vibration, the law of attraction, I'm going to share that with you as well, because that's very interesting. So the law of attraction is actually a secondary law. And what is a primary law? So the primary law is the law of vibration. Did you get that now? So that's why we need to be in that high vibration, because it's about vibration energy. We're all, as human beings, we're made of molecules, we're made of energy, and how we project our energy to other individuals around us, it is the main ingredient. Like I said, it's like the composite of a cake. The ingredients of a cake, your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, which determine your attitude. And so I'm just going to recap as to what I talked about today, because it was a lot. And I do understand it's a lot. It is very heavy when we learn to talk about, especially our mind. And I can talk about this all day long, but I know we all have our days to go ahead. But however, your mind, once you can learn to really uplift your mind and what you're thinking, what you're feeling, to the actions that you are taking, then that will determine your attitude. That will determine your success. So I'm just going to recap as to what we talked about today. So we talked about the juicy conversation of attitude, and your attitude is a composite of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. And I gave an illustration like a cake, the laws of the universe, because they govern to what we are desiring for us to give what we want. So we need to be in alignment with the laws of the universe. So you have the laws of correspondence, you have the laws of polarity, you have in and out, up and down, then you have the law of finance. And then I just gave a recap of the stick figure that your conscious mind can only reject or accept. That's the only thing your conscious mind, and it's your educated part, the intellectual part of your mind, your conscious mind. However, what is important is your subconscious mind. Why? Is because that is the feeling part of your mind. That is a feeling. That's where everything resonates in the subconscious mind, because it can, when you have the image that you have in your mind as to what you desire, your subconscious mind is the one to give you that. So when you come from the feeling place, that's what the vibration, you have to be in that higher vibration. As I said, your 𝗔𝗹𝗶, if your 𝗔𝗹𝗶 is here, but you are vibration, a low vibration here, then you need to catch up to that 𝗔𝗹𝗶, right? So then I also talked about the three main composites. You have your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, which determines your attitude. Your attitude, do you have a positive attitude or a negative attitude? Are you always negative around people in your workplace, so that's going to make a huge difference as to your success or failure in life. And then I talked about the tools, what you can use. Meditation is phenomenal. I love it. I love doing breath work. Visualization, I absolutely love it. And then I shared with you the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, and these vibrations that are coming in to our body and through the body. So it goes in and it comes out. So what goes through you comes in you. So for example, you reject a thought, but that thought that you're rejecting is simultaneously coming back, right? So then, so that's the result that you will get in life, whether it's, success or failure. And then the laws of attraction is actually not the primary law, it's actually the secondary law. The primary law is the good old vibration. So that's why we need to always be in that positive vibration, because that is where, and together with your attitude, if your attitude sucks, well, then people around you, they will see that, they will pick that. And so, as human beings, we are made up of energy, and vibration is the primary law. So friends, I hope that you got a ton of information right there, because right there and then, this is a very heavy subject, but I absolutely love it, because I love anything to do with the mind, how your mind works, how your mind is programmed. And when you can learn to really identify, as I talked about a couple of days ago, is identifying what is stepping in your way right now for your success. Ria, anything you want to share before we do end?
Yes, thank you for that, Alka. That was really very powerful talk and very deep. Like, I have to think. So my key takeaways for your today's topic, attitude, my 5 key takeaways. Number 1, attitude corresponds to the laws of the universe. There are 3 main composites of attitude, which you highly emphasize, are thoughts, feelings, and actions. Second lesson that I learned was conscious mind is the intellectual mind, whereas the subconscious mind is our feeling mind. Third lesson is the laws of finance, of polarity, of the correspondence. Everything is about vibration. Fourth, you talked about tools. and you use them every day, and I use them too. You talked about meditation, breathing, and visualization. And the last thing that I've learned is we are made of molecules of energy which vibrates. And the law of vibration is the first, followed by the law of attraction. So guys, if you learned what's your most important lesson learned from today's topic of Alka, which is attitude, what have you learned from, Alka's sharing of her experience and of her lessons learned from reading the book? So let us know in the comments section below. And for more of Alka and Ria's topic, you have to stay tuned for our future episodes. Thank you, Alka.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, you sure do, friends. You sure need to tune in, because we want to share our knowledge with you to where we were in life to where we are today, so that you can learn and you can really improve your life. So, friends, we have come to an end of another show, but I hope that you truly got nuggets out of today's conversation to do with attitude, and how you develop your attitude over time, will gain either your success in life or failure in life. So if you have a sucking attitude, you're negative all the time, well, do you think people want to be around you? I don't think so. What do you think, Ria?